Hey, what's up, guys? So it's important to stay healthy during the quarantine and eat really healthy during the quarantine. So I have cooked many meals. I have cooked pasta, I have cooked chili, I have cooked burgers, but today I wanted pizza, and I have never cooked pizza. So I ordered this delicious pizza right here, and I like this pizza was not cooked by me. This pizza was cooked by a chef, and this pizza was delivered by the pizza company. So I'm going to enjoy that. And today we're going to talk about the passive voice. Passive voice, active voice, you guys have heard of it many times, but sometimes it can be confusing. Today we're going to make it easy. Get out of here, cartoon me. All right, let's do it. So let's start by looking at the sentences that I just told you. I have cooked many meals. I have never cooked a pizza. So you guys remember from class that these are how we talk about experiences. We think of experiences like medals or trophies. I have cooked many meals. It's like a trophy that I can collect and keep with me, that I own. Or if you like video games, achievements that you unlock on Xbox Live. Like cooked many meals, achievement unlocked. Or cooked a pizza, achievement I have never unlocked. I haven't unlocked it yet. Maybe one day. But I can also use the achievement form with be to describe an object, like a pizza. This pizza was cooked by a chef. The pizza was delivered by Pizza Co. These are experiences that describe this object. And that's the passive voice that we will talk about today. Remember, to make the achievement form, we take some kind of action, like cook, and to make it into an experience that we can own, we just add ed, cooked. Now it's an achievement that I unlock. So let's take a look at some sentences. They cook pizza every day, or they cooked pizza for me. These are actions, like present simple, action they do every day, and past simple, action that they did sometime before now. So these are actions. They cook the pizza. And I can also talk about the experiences that the chef has. The chef has cooked a pizza. But then here we use this form. The pizza was cooked by the chef. Pizza was delivered by Pizza Co. This is the passive form with be. Before I talk more about the passive form, let's go over the active form. So the active form includes actions that a subject does or did. So pizza company or the chef. Like the chef cooked the pizza. They're the one that did the cooking. But it can also be experiences the chef has or has that belong to this person. The chef has cooked my pizza. Boom. It's a medal that belongs to the chef. And I'm very grateful for that. Boom. Achievement unlocked. Cooked my pizza. So what if I use the active form to describe a pizza? What would that mean? If I say the pizza cooked, then what that means is that's an action that the pizza did, which is not true. The pizza didn't cook anything. But if I use the pizza has cooked, then that's also not true. It's not an experience that the pizza has or had. It's what the chef did. The chef cooked that pizza. The medal should belong to the chef, not the pizza. So that is why we use the passive form, an experience that describes it. So active is actions the chef does or did, and passive, I just use that achievement to describe that object. The pizza was cooked by the chef. So remember, the active voice are actions that the subject does or did, or experiences that belong to this person. So the chef cooked the pizza. Doesn't belong to the pizza. The pizza is an object, like we saw on the last slide. So if I want to describe an object, then I use that passive form with be, was cooked. So because it's an experience that describes some kind of object. That's our passive voice. So let's use our vocabulary from crime. We're talking about crime and social issues this week. So let's look here. The officer arrested the thief. This is the active voice. The officer did the arresting. But what if I want to describe the thief? An experience that they have, that they don't want to have, but that they have. So the thief was arrested by the officer. So this is an experience, an achievement that belongs to them, even though the thief probably doesn't want it. Too bad, they were arrested. So don't forget, the thief is the object of arrest. The officer does the arresting, but the thief is the object. He was arrested by the officer. So passive voice describes objects, active voice describes the subject that does that action. So active voice is about the person who does the action. So for arrest, the officer arrested the thief. That's active. The officer does that. But the passive voice, the thief was arrested by the officer. Now I'm describing that object. So let's take a look and practice some of these. We have two sentences here using the action pass, which means approve, and we use two sentences using the action pay, right? So when you do these, take a moment, pause the video, practice. When you do these, think, who does the passing, who does the approving, and who does the paying, and what is the object. So pause the video for a second and then go and give this a shot. Okay, so if you're ready to go, let's take a look. So a new law, what a new law is the object that we want to describe here. Congress did the actual passing. So for this form, I describe with be, a new law was, and then I use the achievement form passed. A new law was passed by Congress. Congress passed a new law. So this describes the law, and this is an action that Congress did. So let's look at the fine, right? Our vocab word fine. I am the one who gave my money. So this is the active voice. I paid the fine yesterday, but now I want to describe the fine. I say the fine was paid by my brother already. This now describes it. So let's take a look at two more sentences with a little different context. But we want to think about the same thing. Am I talking about the subject, the person that does the action, or am I talking about describing an object that using be? So here, take a moment, pause the video, and practice yourself with these two. What do you think it is? Okay, so the artist right here. Did they arrest someone? Did they do the arresting? No, of course not. The arrest is an experience that describes the artist, probably an experience they don't want to have. So the artist, I use be, was arrested. Arrested, the experience for writing graffiti. So next one, but the judge only give her a warning. So what's the form there? It happened in the past. The judge did the giving. It gave it to the artist, so we use gave. This is the active voice, an action that the judge did. So those are the steps. Like with all grammar, the most important part now is to practice. So here's what I want you to do. Find a friend and pick your favorite book, video game, movie, TV show, or anything else. So mine is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And I want you to describe this favorite thing to your friend. So I will say my favorite video game was Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. And I want you to use the passive voice to talk about experiences that someone did to this thing that describe it. So it was made by Nintendo and it was released in 1998. So these are experiences that describe this video game. And then use the active voice to describe actions that you or someone else did. For example, when I was a kid, my friends and I played it every day. So practice that, do this with your favorite books, games, movies, and that will help you understand the passive voice. So try to make 3 sentences each, and you will be off to a very good start. That was the passive voice made easy. Until next time, see ya.